The Lord, He knows me better than anybody else. He knows me better than I know myself. He knows my weaknesses. And He still called me.
One of the beautiful things about the priesthood is that God doesn't call you because you're worthy of this great thing. He calls you because He created you to do this.
So it's something very humbling. I feel like I'm not worthy, of which I am not worthy.
When you lay down on the cathedral floor, I'm literally laying my life down for Christ and His church.
And then being raised up from that place of simplicity and nothingness to something more dignified.
Everything flows through the hands of the priest. Grace, blessings. God has turned that over to instruments in this world to draw others closer to Himself.
He's the one that makes me worthy. He's the one that sends me forth. It is His words that I'm going to give to the people, not mine.
And you find that people, they encounter Jesus Christ through you and despite of you.
But it begins for real when you step outside of that cathedral as a priest. You step out literally changed from when you stepped in.
In those dark moments, to be the face of Christ, the face of hope.
Like, this is it. This is my vocation. I found it. And there's no more peaceful feeling than that. This is what God's calling me to do, and I'm going to do it with His help.
Through the 7 of us approaching this day, we're real witnesses that God will never abandon us.
But not only the 7 that they will be with me, but also when you look down into the cathedral and you see all those priests, that's a very sacramental sign of the presence of the Lord. If we don't rely on our brother priest, the battle will be lost.
It's almost like training for battle. As an athlete, you really have to put the work in before you can go out and do anything great. And that's what God created each and every one of us for, greatness.
I will ask for your prayers so that I can be a joyful and a holy priest in my time, for my generation.
As more young men continue to answer the call, God's going to make sure that the next generations have that access to His body and blood, that access to His mercy and forgiveness.